and good evening to all of you. My name is Suman Agarwal. Welcome to this International Spotlight series with me. I am the co-founder and director of Image Consulting Business Institute. So, who do we have here today? So we have Sumangla Jacob. She is from Oman. She is an aspiring image consultant and a soft skills trainer with ICBI. So I'm really excited to share this conversation with Sumangla, and let us see if she's already here and I can add her to this conversation. Just waiting for her to join and then we can get started. Hi Nandini. Hi Jia. Hi Ria. Hi Niharika. Hi Nisha. Hello Mind Groom. I'm just accepting her request. Thank you, Nisha. Sumangla, any issues in joining? Let me see if we can take you from the other profile. Hello.
Hi, Suman ma'am.
How are
Hello.
you doing? I tried connecting with you from the other profile, your work profile, but I think it's not getting connected.
Yeah, it didn't. So I switched to this one.
Yeah, I
How are
could
you,
just
ma'am?
understand. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be with you.
Absolutely. Likewise,
Yeah.
Sumangla, I'm really looking forward to this conversation, and let's get started. I would like to know
Yeah.
what were you doing before you joined ICBI. So let's understand your story and let's get to know you better.
Okay. So, my story, ma'am, I was born in Bikaner, Rajasthan, India, where my parents still reside. I did my schooling from Sofia there. I did my graduation in English honors and economics from there. Post that, I went to Jaipur. I did my master's in business administration from Podar Institute of Management. And that's where I met my husband.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
now we're married for a long time. We have two lovely girls. Work-wise, ma'am, I started my career from Bank of India Finance Limited in Mumbai. So I was in their investment banking division. I also had the opportunity to be in the corporate banking division for a while. But I actually found my ground in retail banking when I came to Jaipur, and I was part of the team where we started the first branch of HDFC Bank in Jaipur.
That's amazing.
And the private sector banking, yeah, they were just sector banking was just starting off. It's getting its foot. And later on, I was also instrumental in setting up the first retail branch of Kotak Mahindra Bank as the operations and service manager. However, we moved to Muscat and there were family responsibilities. So I took a sabbatical, taking care of family and kids. However, there was one constant throughout this journey, and that constant was that I just had this desire to keep learning something.
Correct.
So even when I was at home, I was I had very restricted mobility. There was not too many places I could go to with a little baby. So I started doing something which I had never done before. When I got married, I couldn't even make dal to save my life. So I went big way into cooking and baking. I did little professional courses in there. And that's how that's kept my creative juices flowing and kept me sane during that time. And now that the kids have grown up and I'm little more free from this responsibility, I want to get back into my professional role. And that's when I see what happened to me, and I'm so glad about it and that I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. That's
And I
really
must tell
amazing
you
to
this.
hear about your journey. Yes, go ahead.
I want to tell you, I'm in absolute awe. I mean, when I hear about your journey, it's so inspiring. I feel we all can have a lot to take away from it. I at least take away a lot, and I'm feeling at the end of this also, I will take away something from it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and I'm really honored that you have this kind of thought about me, and of course,
Absolutely, ma'am. I'm
I
sure a
also
lot of
feel
us.
very responsible about the fact that I mean, we are really looking after and we are taking care of not just the business but also the people, and this is going to be an ongoing journey, and
Yes,
that we are always there in terms of support, in terms of hand
yes.
holding, so no worries
I
at all.
totally agree and feel that. I feel that in my journey. Yeah.
Great. So, being a
Yes.
banker for almost a decade and then
Yes.
taking a sabbatical, I mean, how did you decide that this is not my area where I want to go back, but soft skills and image is something that I would like to explore? So, how did soft image and soft skills come into your life?
So, ma'am, I have always been a people's person from the beginning.
Hmm.
So even in banking, although I was doing corporate banking, investment banking, I found my ground in retail banking, where I would have an opportunity to deal with people. So when I'm trying to get back on my feet, only some career which would give me an interface with people is a job which would have given me satisfaction. And what better than image consulting and soft skill training? In fact, I would say it's just gone one step further. It's just not gives me an opportunity to touch base with people. It also gives me an opportunity to touch the lives of people
Mm-hmm.
because of the transformational capability that this role provides me.
Correct.
And obviously, yeah, I mean, it's a lifelong relationship. It's with your
And Sumangla,
client.
I would not say just a physical transformation, but I think your mind also gets transformed completely. So
My
it's
mind
it's like an
has
inside
evolved in
out
this journey.
transformation.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, it is the need of the hour, soft skills and image. So there was no reason. I just totally believe in the potential of this industry.
Excellent. And how did you feel when you first time entered your classroom, and what was the experience all about? Was it like overwhelming? Did you feel nervous, or it was very comfortable, very warm experience? Because there are people from different backgrounds, different experiences, different mindsets, different age groups.
True.
So how was it to accept that kind of an experience for the first time?
Ma'am, now I'm at the fag end of my course, and that is my biggest thing I'm feeling bad about. Because my classes are what I'm going to miss the most. From day one, initially I was excited, like you asked me about the first day of my class. I was very excited because I was putting my foot into something new. But I tell you, my journey, every day I have joined my class with the same excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I have dressed up to be like how my trainers went that extra mile. They would dress up and they would look like trainers. I wanted to be like that for my classes. So every day, a day before is like, you have to dress up.
Did you miss
So
any of
that
your
is a
classes?
very big, yeah, I mean, you had to look. I just couldn't be just getting up because we are on online
No, no.
mode.
What I'm
So
asking
it's
you is, have you ever missed any of your class?
not a single,
Wow,
not a single. Only
that's so
two
amazing.
classes, only two. true, that is because I was in my train the trainer program, is other sessions that otherwise I have never missed any session. And I have attended in other batches, which is the benefits that we have. And I tell you, these trainers that we have, oh my God, they're so experienced. The kind of real life example to the classes, the knowledge that they have. And as I recently quoted in my last class with Anshu ma'am, I quoted to her that, the conviction that they have, that she has in this industry, in this work, it's percolated down to all of us. At least in me, I feel it's just percolated. She just believes, and that just keeps her hopes bright and shining. And
Amazing.
additionally, ma'am, what happens is that there were times, like you asked me, overwhelming. Yes, there were times then when it got a bit overwhelming, in the sense that you see a lot of people, they're achieving so much in their life. You get hit by self-doubt.
Right.
That is when the trainers and all my batchmates, whom I like to call my virtual besties, they just uplift you. I mean, the support system which is there, they uplift you, they show you your strengths and how you can work on them, focus on them, to just, then you get back on your feet and you're like, okay, we'll make this happen. So I'm really
Absolutely.
gonna miss all this. I'm going to
In
miss
fact,
this
today only
badly.
I was sitting with one of the trainers, and she was
Okay,
telling me about some of her personal struggles. And she said, I
okay,
thank my stars that I did this program. Otherwise, I would have been literally, nowhere. Because
yeah,
she left her corporate job when, I mean, they were shifting from one city to other. And
okay,
she almost thought of doing nothing and sitting at home and looking after children. But then suddenly, when she got to know about image consulting and ICBI, and
hmm,
she completed the program, and there was no dearth of opportunity. And she
yeah,
has been like, she's doing trainings as well as corporate work, so that is the reason why she's like absolutely busy with positive mindset. It makes a huge
yeah,
amount of difference in your
it does.
confidence level, the way you interact with people. And when, especially when you have some kind of a setback in your life, or you have any personal struggle that you're dealing with, your own mind helps you get out of it. Because if you've done soft skills, if you've been a part of the image management program, mentally
Yes,
it gives you so much of strength. It
true.
is like on the next level altogether. So
Yeah,
I was like,
and
yeah, I mean, I'm so glad that
I
you were able
totally
to sail
agree.
through these kind of situations, and you're still struggling, but at the same time you're also telling yourself that I need to remain strong, and I will come out of it without any problem. So that's really
Yes.
amazing.
And we all have our own stories. Like all my people who are doing this course with me, all the trainer, we all have a story. And we all picking up bits of strength from everybody
True.
to just keep going.
Very true.
And there's immense support. There's immense support. And we can reach out to anybody, whether it's the trainers. I just feel I'm just a call away from them anytime I'm stuck somewhere or I need help. When my batchmates, even with my assignments, when we are stuck, we're so connected. We haven't met each other, but we are so connected. We can call up, ask for help. It's been
That
amazing.
is why I always say that ICB has always been a very close knit family.
It is. It is. I totally agree.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell me, how is ICBI preparing you to develop as an independent professional?
So, ma'am, I'm rising up from a sabbatical. I am one person who needs this kind of support more than anyone probably, or maybe people who are in a position like mine. So I feel first and foremost, ICBI's motto: walk the part, look the part. This motto, which is repeated to us again and again by Rakesh sir, by the trainers, even by Kavita. She every time I think this is the ground from where we have to start. Because if this doesn't happen, we're told nothing else. As an image consultant, nothing happens beyond that. So that's a very important part. I also underwent the train the trainer program. Oh my God. It was so transformational. I did it with Sangeeta ma'am, and we had this opportunity to have Sham sir also with us for 2 days. And it has changed my whole thought process. Before I did it, my thought process was I have good content, I have a client, and I'm sorted. Now it is not like that. It's just that they have given a 360-degree view of what a training is about, because it's not a one-time thing that I make this content, I give it to my client, and it's over. It's a repeated relationship. I mean, moving from one time to relationship concept in training is what I have learned there. And how can I not mention the business training support?
Yes.
I have attended every session, and Rakesh sir takes us through every aspect of starting from scratch for a person like me. I mean, it's not just about our clients, it's not about the products, it's about social media, and even, conquering our inner beasts like our own self doubt. Like Rakesh sir did the Ho'oponopono exercise with us, and I was in tears during that session, because we realized, and self doubt is the biggest block. We will get clients, we'll design products, we'll do social media, but till I don't believe in myself, it's the biggest block, and I'm getting support even in that terms. So that is, the groundwork from bottom to top. ICBI is like the ladder, going step by step up.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell me, Sumangla, what do you wish to do
Yeah.
once you complete your certification in both the streams? What are the plans going forward?
So most obviously, I want to start my career. I want to, in this field, I want to be an image consultant and soft skill. I want to do my own work. Uh, However, I feel in the process, it's more like about following my passion. Like, Confucius, he said, you choose a job that you love, then you do not work a single day in your life.
True.
So I'm actually seeing myself 5 years just enjoying myself in doing what I've chosen to do. That is what I
Very true.
look at
Very true.
myself.
And I think majority of the people who have done this program, nobody says that
Yes,
I'm doing I'm doing my business or I'm an entrepreneur. They say that I just do what I love to do. I mean, every day is like a
yeah,
different day altogether, and every day is full
totally.
of excitement because you get to do different things, meet different people, do different assignments. So I mean, there is
Yes,
no single day when I really need to take a break, because I am
yes,
on a break. This is my break, and this is how everybody wants to feel every single day, to look forward to something exciting every morning. So that is
totally.
really, really commendable, because this is what everybody lives for, isn't it? Everybody
Yes,
wants to look forward to the day. Every day should be like that.
true,
So
true.
I really think that nobody is actually working. Everybody is just living their dream.
Yes, true. I
Absolutely.
joined only for soft skills initially.
Hmm.
And because I live in Muscat, Oman, I thought here, because people wear the men wear the dish dasha and women wear the abaya. So just with these two things, what image management I will do for people here? But ma'am, I'm surprised, because when I gradually learned that it's not just about external image, it's about internal
Of
image
course.
as well, our self-image. And additionally, like in my class today, I was sharing, I spoke to one lady last week, and she told me she gave a gift to her friend. They were a group of friends got together to get a color analysis consultant from Dubai as a birthday gift.
Wow.
Yes,
That's so
it gives
amazing.
me so much hope. Yeah. So even in this abaya and these women, they're still
But
doing
I'm
color. There
telling
is
you that even though
color
they
analysis.
they may have their own religious dress code, but
Yes.
every woman in GCC are very fashion
Yes,
forward.
yes,
In fact,
yes,
majority of the women, I would say, are very fashion forward. They are brand conscious. They know what they're supposed to
So,
do. Of course, they have certain limitations in terms of what they wear, but
yes,
I mean, at least they are aware and they are interested in, changing themselves. It's not just how you wear a certain dress, but inside they do wear a lot of
yes,
things that they really want
yes,
to, dress up in.
true.
So
And in
I
their
really
women's group,
completely go by what you say, and I'm sure that there is a very, very promising future ahead, and you'll be
yeah,
doing fantastic work once you are certified as an image consultant and a soft skills trainer.
thank you, ma'am.
So,
Yes.
uh, tell me in general, why do people need image consulting? Why should people? Because when we say that, okay, you know, one should seek image management services, but then people have this counter reaction that, every information is there on Google. Then why should I, hire or engage an image consultant or a soft skills trainer? But do you really
Yes.
think that people depending on the internet will get all the information that they in person need? Because that way, even a medical professional, if you go to understand that, if you just type that what is the best medicine for this kind of fever, so then
Yeah.
you get options that in that aspect also. So why should one go to an image consultant and a soft skills professional, and not just do self search on the internet and find solutions?
That's a very interesting question, ma'am. Yes, everything is available online and it's free of cost also. But however, as I strongly feel that what is available online is only for your outward image. And as an image consultant, my starting point is different. I'm starting from inside out. And I'm talking about what is coming from inside. And lot of times what happens that most, even till I did image consulting, I was also not fully aware of the whole situation. We either don't acknowledge it or we just brush it under the carpet. Because still we don't have a strong image, self-image. Where do we get the confidence from in
True.
ourselves? So maybe from by seeing a YouTube video, I may learn how to dress nicely. I may wear the most trendy clothes, branded,
but but
expensive.
but is that for you as per your roles, goals, occasion, and activity? Because that is what an image consultant identifies through
Totally.
evaluation processes.
Yes.
If
And if I'm not feeling confident, how will I just carry it off gracefully?
And at the
Chat
same time, one is
GPT.
generic information
Correct.
and the other is specific information. So if you want
Yeah,
generic information,
totally.
everything is there on the internet. But if you want specific information, then you have to have a specialist who will work with you, who will understand your psychology, who will understand your physical characteristics, personality traits, understand what's
Totally.
your comfort level, understand your level of confidence, what is the state of your self image. All these things are very important,
Totally.
and then provide
Totally.
solution.
Yes, because one size doesn't fit
Of
all.
course.
I mean, an outfit may look great on a YouTuber, but whether it is appropriate for my body shape, my personal coloring, maybe no. So, image
True, very true.
consulting is where everyone needs a customized solution because we're all different individuals. So, I
Very
believe
true.
that is the need for an image consultant.
And where do you think soft skills is in today's time? I mean, what is the need? Where does soft skills stand as of today?
Ma'am, soft skills have always been relevant. I feel even like in the 4th century BC, when Chanakya wrote Niti Shastra and Arth Shastra, and he was teaching leadership skills or networking or collaborating, the base was soft skills. We are teaching them right now in management colleges and corporate trainings. And going forward, as we enter the era of artificial intelligence, it will be all the more relevant. So I am also a Toastmaster, ma'am. So I did a speech there. My topic was emotional intelligence in an era of artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And yeah, and the way it was received, every person resonated with it. Going forward in this high-tech age, when there's so much technology, it is the emotional intelligence will be the most important soft skill to even survive. Otherwise, people will start losing their sanity.
True.
So, soft skills will help us stay human because that human element we cannot take away from everybody. So, for whether we want to be successful in the competition, it is these soft skills which will distinguish the successful and the not successful people.
Very true.
Because jobs are getting fewer and fewer. So, the distinguishing element will be the soft skill of a person. So, it is highly, highly relevant in today's times and going forward too also.
Absolutely, and it makes complete sense that why you should. And it's not that you only working professionals need soft skills. Everybody, even to manage your relationships, you need soft skills. In a social context, you need
Absolutely.
soft skills. So everywhere, soft skills is a need of the hour.
Totally. Totally agree, ma'am.
So what are the three things that help you stay relevant, Sumangla?
Reading, of course, ma'am. And needless to say, reading is something which helps us, just have it opens the minds to new ways of thinking. And since I just spoke about emotional intelligence, I feel reading also is developing our own soft skills because it makes us more empathetic.
True.
So that is one very important thing. And on the same lines, I feel even media, particularly social media, it also gives us insights into what are the latest trends, whatever are the latest developments. People give different opinions on things. So you just, through all kinds of media,
True.
you
Very
tend to
true.
open your mind. Another thing, ma'am, I very strongly feel is networking. When you meet different people, different cultural backgrounds. So I'm fortunate I'm living in the Middle East, so I get more opportunities to interact with different cultures. It gives us a cross-cultural understanding also. So about how people think, work, believe. So it just opens the mind to new ways of thinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me, are you happy with your professional decisions and do they complement your personal life?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Right now, also, I'm at a very happy place. And generally, I have been happy with whatever professional decisions I've made. Actually, I can give a pat on my back for it. In my first innings, when I decided to be a corporate professional, which has its own pressures and demands, I was very happy. I enjoyed every bit of the experience that I got there. When I was at home, I enjoyed every bit of my time, spending quality time with my kids, giving them good upbringing. And I'm hoping I'm still going to be happy about and I'll stand by my decision of being an image consultant and soft skill trainer. I'm very, very hopeful and excited about
Amazing. And
it.
I am absolutely confident. You don't need to be hopeful, you have to be sure. And I'm sure on your behalf that you will do really well as an image consultant and a soft skills
Thank
trainer
you.
because I
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
sense that empathy quotient, the emotional intelligence, and I'm sure all these things are there. And these are very important things that you need to have. And you
Yes.
have to be a great listener.
Yes. True.
Listening skills are the most important thing because half the problem of anybody gets solved when they are talking and you are accepting it,
Correct.
absorbing it. That itself gives so much of comfort to the other person.
True. Totally agree.
All right,
Yeah.
so one last question to you, Sumangla, that
Yes,
any
ma'am.
advice from your side for all those people who are aspiring to become image consultants and soft skills trainer, or they are contemplating in their mind that they want to start something, like becoming an image consultant and a soft skills trainer? What would you like to tell them?
On a lighter note, all those who are contemplating, don't stop contemplating and go for it. But yes, on a more serious note, for all the aspiring image consultants and soft skill trainer, I would just like to say that to be successful, one very important thing that we need to do is that we need to observe very carefully. So all the successful people, like maybe to give you an example, maybe like Indra Nooyi, who is the chairman and CEO of PepsiCo. So we have to just observe how they dress, what is their body language, how they deliver, what is the elegance with which they everything about around them. And then after observing, we have to imbibe it as well. We have to imbibe, and going forward as image consultants and soft skill trainers, we have to impart it also to our society, to a community of which we are all part of. So
Very true.
these are the three guru mantras I feel to be successful as image consultant: observe, imbibe, impart.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are absolutely right, and that's the best way to approach. And people who analyze too much, who introspect about what is going to happen and things like that, because when you do overthinking, you just paralyze your thought process. So if your
Yes,
intuition says go for it, if your gut feel is that this is it, this is what I really want to do in life, then I don't think that it makes
yes.
any sense for you to think again. You keep
Yes.
overthinking and you keep delaying, and that is when procrastination comes into the picture.
That is so true, ma'am. That is so
And
true.
that also brings a lot of self-doubt.
Yes,
Overthinking also brings a lot
totally,
of self-doubt. So, I
totally.
mean, fortunately, in my life, I have never ever thought so much. And that is how I was able to do so many things in life. So, the moment my heart says, no, go for it, there is no second
Yeah.
thought that comes in my mind. So, that is
See,
how I
I
approach
told you.
things.
I told you I'll have something to take away today. And I'm going to take this bit for today.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mangla. It was really,
Thank you
really
so
amazing
much, ma'am.
to interact with you. And this was like a lovely conversation.
It
And I don't know,
was my
when are you
pleasure,
coming to
ma'am.
India? I mean, is there any possibility that you are traveling
I'll
to
be
India?
coming in December. I keep traveling to India. I'm very much because so my home by marriage is in Jaipur and Bikaner, so principally Rajasthan. So I travel quite often. Every 4 5 months, I do happen to make a trip to
Wow.
India.
So if you
Yeah,
ever happen to come to
yeah.
Mumbai, please do let us know because we'll definitely look
I
forward
would
to it.
love to. Yes. I will not miss that opportunity. Even you don't have to tell me for that either.
Sure, sure.
It'll
So
be
thank you
my
so much.
honor, ma'am, to meet you personally.
Of course. I'll look forward to it.
Thank you so much.
So it was pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for accepting
Same
this
here.
invite, and I wish you
No
all
worries.
the very best for your success in future as a successful
Thank you
hotshot
so
image
much,
consultant
ma'am.
and a soft skills trainer.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It means a lot. Your wishes mean a lot.
All right, thank you.
Seriously.
All the best. All the best to
All
all the
right.
people who are
Thank you.
here. In fact, I want to check with all
Thank
of
you.
you. If you have any question for Sumangla, you can ask. We will give you 5 minutes. Feel free. And after 5 minutes, we will close this live. So you have 5 minutes to find out if you have any queries for your guest, our guest rather. And let's see if there is anybody who's asking you any question.
Yes.
Anything about her journey, anything that you would like to find out about the program, how she started, how is she doing, or you want to know about ICDI, feel free. Vinita Dhawan, I'm not accepting anybody for live session because I do live sessions only with ICBI team on this platform. ICBI students or consultants. So you can remove
Ma'am,
your
Vinita
yes.
is part of the. She's a student.
Yeah, but I'm not accepting anybody right now. Yes, loved your Chanakya example. Somebody has written. Yes, Vinita. Vinita is okay
Yes.
written.
Thank you, Vinita. I would
All right,
just like
so
to repeat if there's anybody who wants contemplating, like ma'am's philosophy, go for it. Just go for it.
absolutely.
Ma'am, I'm having such a FOMO of finishing my classes. I've done my last class today and I have
Oh,
joined the executive presence and branding course. So I can have some semblance of classes.
oh my God. So today was the last class officially.
Yeah, today was a Q&A for all image sessions.
Oh, okay.
The pro bonos are left.
I'm so happy to
I
see
had
both of you.
one
Congratulations, Sumangla. I just have one question for her. Can you describe a journey in 4 words?
transformational, very exciting, supportive, and hopeful.
Excellent. Fantastic. So I guess there are no more questions and we can close this session. Thank you once again, all the lovely people, and I'll see you once again after next Saturday for another international live. Until then, stay tuned for the live which we have on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And Sumangla, thank you once again. All the very
Thank you so
best.
much, ma'am.
And
Thank you very
needless to
much,
say,
ma'am.
any
Thank you.
support required, we are always there.
Thank you so much,
All
ma'am.
right.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. All the
All
best.
right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.